Kia ora tātou. Welcome to our May 2024 Te Ahu Turanga Manawatū Tararua Highway flyover. Ko Ahu Atines Prasad, the Utilities Manager. In the corner of your screen, you can see the first flyover we did in May 2021. This will give you a comparison of the project's progress over the last 3 years. Starting from the western end of the project, subbase has now been placed on the main alignment up to Bridge 1, including most part of the new State Highway 57 arm of the roundabout. Subgrade is being trimmed between Bridge 1 and Parahaki Bridge in preparation for pavement construction. Coming to our renowned Parahaki Bridge, the closure pour to join the first cantilever to south abutment land span will be happening in a week's time. This will be a huge milestone for the team. The second foam traveller on Pier 2 has allowed us to cast 6 of 18 segments while concurrently completing segment pours on Pier 1. We have used 2,510 cubes of concrete in mesh block and abutment beam. Ahead of us is the Eco-Viaduct Bridge. Recently poured the 7th of 11 deck pours. Deck pours are programmed to be completed by August 24. Drainage and ITS ducts are being installed under the bridge, with wing walls being completed on both ends. Coming up to Zone 2, bottom half of Fill 9 now has stabilized layer of subbase ready to membrane seal and structural asphalt. We have now started with structural asphalt on the project starting from top half of Fill 9. This is a massive milestone. Up ahead you can see structural asphalt being laid in upper half of Fill 9. The process around it is the asphalt truck tips asphalt into the transfer unit, which then gets into the paver, which then lays the asphalt onto the membrane seal. Further up, cavern channel is all complete with membrane seal ready for structural asphalt to be placed. Membrane seal has now been sprayed up to end of cut 13 ahead of structural asphalt construction through this area. We will be placing 80,000 tons of structural asphalt with 40,000 tons of SMA across the project. SMA is stone mastic asphalt, which is the final surface layer of the highway. Debris channel and cavern channel is progressing well through cut 13. What you see here is a spoil site being closed out ahead of winter, cut-off drains being constructed to divert surface runoffs. Cut-off drain allows any surface runoff from the spoil site to be diverted into the major culverts. Upper subbase is now complete up to end of cut 17 with stabilizing following through. That's a beautiful view of Meridian Wind Farm ahead of us. There are 55 turbines on this farm, of which 23 are considered as being within the highway project area, so there is a lot of interface as we work together. The hard stand is now cleared and foundation is being constructed for the asphalt plant, which is expected to be commissioned by mid-July 2024. Now approaching Zone 3, we see an example of a livened stream diversion. We have relocated over 3,000 fish species on the project to date. To enhance the habitat, we converted a sediment retention pond to a wetland. ITS is being installed under the shared use path along the highway to improve connectivity. The alignment through the zone except Bridge 5 approaches is now covered with lower subbase. This will protect the subgrade as we approach winter, allowing further pavement construction. Further ahead, you see lower subbase being spread with bottom dumpers. Use of bottom dumper trucks presents segregation of the pavement material and improves safety when compared to tip trucks. Planting has resumed on the project. To date, we have planted 1.3 million plants out of 1.8 million in total. This year, we will be targeting to plant 560,000. Now we are entering Zone 4. Last section of main alignment network drainage is being installed. Pavement drain is also underway before final subgrade trim and pavement construction commences in this area. Velocity bunds have been constructed ahead of winter to protect the subgrades from scouring. Last of the major culvert 16 is currently underway. Cut 28 beta stabilizing works is being completed as well. Pavement drain installation will soon start in this section ahead of pavement construction. On your left, you can see spiky knob, which will be now converted as the third viewing platform on the project. Now approaching the Manawatū Bridge. All 19 wing wall panels are now complete and structural backfill behind the wing walls and abutment is in progress. Once completed, this will allow drainage to commence, followed by pavement construction. Field 22 now has lower subbase in place. Upper subbase will soon start in this section, followed by stabilizing and structural asphalt placement. Now entering the eastern roundabout. Offline earthworks to the three arms of the roundabout are being completed, with planning underway to have minimum disruptions for tie-in works. Few utility relocations need to be completed prior to these tie-in works. Thanks everyone for joining in for this month's flyover. Matewa.